And welcome back to Crypto Hawk channel. Oh my God. Today, this morning, we are going to kick Ethereum in the nuts. And then also drink one of these disgusting monster drinks. Let me get started here with that. This is peach. It's okay. Hoo-wee. Okay. Those of you, oh, those of you that are on the Crypto Hawk challenge, mine's coming along pretty good. I already showed you all the multivitamin stuff I take and the liquid vitamin stuff and the powders. That's to ensure I get the right nutrient stuff. Um, Food, I'm really working on, and it's coming along. I do have to say, I think I've been doing this 2 weeks now, maybe 10 days. I can't quite remember. Let's say it's just 2 weeks. My body now is starting to, I can feel changes. Um, I don't feel as bloated. Um, and those of you that don't care what I'm saying, hey, it's fine. Just come back in 5 minutes. That's cool. Or just don't come back at all. But for those of you guys, most of the people watch my show 35 to 55 or something years old. So we're starting to kind of get up there a little bit, starting to. Um, I refer to the Crypto Hulk Challenge because my goal is to drop about 35 pounds. I want to be at about 270, maybe 265. It might be a little bit too lean for me, but 270 might be where I want to be. It's very simple. I've shown in the beginning, and I'll probably show again, like the supplement stuff I'm taking. If certain people are interested, I'll do a show, like on a weekend or something. And right now, what I'm noticing is I'm getting the carb under control. Now, I had some carbs for breakfast, which is pretty rare. I had some like Singaporean noodles, and I don't think it was particularly a lot, me personally. But the reason I had some noodles this morning because I'm doing legs after the show, and legs for me require tremendous amounts of repetitions and stuff. And if I don't get enough carbs, I cramp up, and the muscles tend to like poop out. My legs, it's a massive muscle and it requires more carbohydrates. So I'm going to front load. Normally for breakfast, 0 to 20 grams of carbs, somewhere in there. This morning, about 40. Okay. So for those of you that are following along that are trying to drop some pounds or drop your blood sugar, so now lunch, now it's leg day, so I might be a little more generous. Okay, but generally standard though, last night, dinner was done at, and what was dinner? Like some tri-tip, and all the tri-tips gone. I got some from Costco. So that it was tri-tip and like a bunch of olives, like green olives. That was dinner. So now you can see, like, well, it's starting to change, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, like I'm working on. It's not like where I'm just gonna stop one day, like, okay, no carbs at all. I'm gonna transition into this. So usually now dinners have been eaten and done by like 3 p.m. Now I go to bed around 10:30. So dinners are usually done 6 to 7 hours before I go to sleep. Okay. That's what I'm doing now. And breakfast is at around 5:30, somewhere there p.m. So I'm going about 14, 15 hours from my last meal to like breakfast. I'll call that like intermittent fasting. That's a good enough time. So I'm just kind of like I got free range to eat from 5:30 in the morning till about 2:30 in the afternoon. That's like my area. And then after by 3 o'clock, I want to wrap it up and be done with dinner and eating and everything. And then 7 hours later, bedtime. Go to bed a little hungry. Okay. So I'm working on that. Oh, wait. Wayne Williams. I'm 62, but I lost 150 pounds from 348 pounds. Dear God. And I'm 218 now. Damn, Wayne, that's pretty good. What's your secret? Let's make a book or a video and then sell it. MCT coconut oil, 1 teaspoon in the morning gives you the carb boost. Yes, the fat. I'm gonna incorporate whenever I eat eggs, and it's not that much now. It used to be like daily, like 5 eggs a day. Now it's twice a week, 3 eggs. Um, I was taking Samoralin. It's incredible. It'll give you hot flashes for half an hour, but it's worth. Okay, I got the Samoralin in my refrigerator. I think he wants me to take 12 IUs or something every night before I go to sleep. Haven't taken it yet. But what they want me to do is this, and this is smart. The doctor's like, change your diet. Don't go on a diet, change your diet. Look at trimming out as much carb as you can, sugar, whatever you want to call it, starch, whatever. Do that on your own as much as you can to where it's livable. It's a livable diet. Start off easy and work your way into it so that you won't quit. Someday, if you got to have a small bag of chips, then eat the small bag of chips. I mean, but just don't do that shit every fucking day, you know? But over time, junk food cravings should go away. And that's kind of where I'm at now, where I don't really care about junk food too much anymore. And so everything's going great. The Crypto Hulk Challenge is going just fine. Yeah, it works. I lost 35 pounds cutting sugar, said Tar Heels. Damn, 35 pounds. Holy shit. Thanks for the wishes, fam. I'm in the book. I have 13 chapters already outlined. Andy Arvai says, I'm having a terrible time losing weight, but will never quit. A lot of physical problems right now that'll get better with changing of nutrition. So yeah, Andy, watch my videos. I think it was like less than 2 weeks ago. I made a video on the supplements that I use, and they're that's a start. You got to have this liquid vitamin that I bought. Like, I'm kind of digging it. I used to take it years ago. I'll show you a picture of it later, but it's in like a 32-ounce bottle or something. It's got like 130 different nutrient stuff, like ground up broccoli or whatever. Like everything, like little teeny bits of everything in it. It's fucking amazing. I might end up I take one a month. I just started. I might start taking two. But all right. I started the show a little early today, so I just wanted to discuss that stuff. Now it's 6:30. Andy, start off light with changing of diet, with health problems. Do something like this. At 6:00 p.m. every day, no carbohydrates and no eating. See if you can pull that one off. And then that's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 days to adjust, okay? Then just bump it down an hour. And then go 2, 3, 4 days. And then, so that's 5:00 p.m. And then go 4, then 3. See what I'm saying? Kind of, but ease up. Start slowly like that. Give that a shot. See if it works. Now we're going to start the show. It's Crypto Hulk. We're going to go after Ethereum's on our target this morning. Yeah, I'm going to show you how fucked up this project is. From day one, Ethereum was fucked up. I'm going to show you all not to get involved in this Ethereum mess. It's a hot mess. I'm going to show you the article, and then I'm going to start the show with my disclaimers and stuff. And then we're going to go into Ethereum, and I'm going to show you why you don't fuck with that dumb shit, okay? Andy says, thanks, Hall. But that's what I did. I did mine a little differently. You know, I normally never eat at night anyway, but I got to start my show. I can't. I'll have a special show just for like this kind of stuff. All right, everybody. Crypto time is now. We're going to go over Ethereum and Fidelity Digital. Fidelity Digital is concerned about Ethereum. I've never been concerned about it because I always thought it was a pile of shit. I don't care how expensive it is. Price doesn't mean shit. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. All I do is I dig deep. I find very cool stuff that you should know. I report it to you, And then you got to make your own decision whether you want to buy anything or sell anything. Not me. I just report stuff and I'll give you my opinion, and everybody's got an opinion, right? So there we have it. Let's go into this Ethereum article right here. Future roadmap upgrades for the network will become more difficult with a large validator set. Ethereum has increased the size of its validator set. It's proof of stake. Now, see, let me tell you something. Wow. All right, here's how you know you're fucked up. You start off as one thing, like proof of work, and then, oh, well, we're gonna do proof of stake now. Next week it'll be proof of concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's look at Bitcoin's always been the same thing, proof of work, right? They never merged away from it. I don't see Ethereum. I don't see Bitcoin fans trying to change Bitcoin. Do you? I don't. Now, I'm not sticking up for Bitcoin. I'm just saying. With Ethereum, this guy's all over the place, right? When Ethereum first came out, and I got the video, I'm going to show you. It was a security. It was an illegal security. They fundraised to improve the network. That's called a security, everybody. I've shown the article. I've got some proof here. I'd have to dig back and go on the original Ethereum that I showed you on my program. I can go back and find it. It's going to take you too long. I read the actual website. I found the website and I read it to you. And it said, we will be selling off Ethereum to improve the network. That's a security. Our SEC did nothing because our SEC are crooked people that work for them. That's my opinion. They're despicable. Now, Ethereum's rising validator count is causing concerns. Fidelity Digital Asset. This isn't Crypto Hulk. This is like one of the biggest investment companies in the world. Not Crypto Hulk's opinion, okay? Ethereum's rising validator count is causing problems. When is Ethereum going to get their shit together? Answer, never, okay? Ethereum's active validator set has risen by 74%, says Fidelity Digital Assets. Too many validators are causing concerns about bandwidth risks and centralization. Oh, Crypto Hulk, it's $3,500. And I'll be like, and your point is that you're a dumb shit? More validators is normally viewed as a good problem, as it represents increased adoption. But it is impossible to accurately predict future staking demand. They've increased their validator size, to try to be more like XRP, right? Ledger, and to have more validators validating like more nodes and shit. But it looks like it's backfiring for Ethereum. If it's not one thing, it's another with that failed project, right? Let's scroll down below. The rapidly rising validator count on the Ethereum blockchain following the Shapella upgrade in April of last year is causing concerns about technical capacity. That means, will they be able to do what they do? And then centralization problems. Oh, man. Fidelity Digital Assets wrote in a research report, Fidelity noted that with the lowered risk from increased liquidity, the active validator count has risen 74%. Oh my God. So Ethereum had a problem. It wasn't liquid enough. They increased the liquidity, but now the validators are getting out of hand because they don't have enough bandwidth. It's like you fix this problem, but it causes this one. Then you go over to fix this problem, but then you see where we're at? It's like a dog chasing its tail. And that dog is Ethereum or Vitalik booty hole. Fidelity noted that with the lowered risk from increased liquidity, the active validator count has risen 74%. The future roadmap upgrades will become more difficult. Oh man, they have not thought this shit out. I'm telling you, get out of Ethereum. If you made a lot of money, great. Pat yourself on the back and leave. Don't be the one to look in the mirror and say, you're the dumb motherfucker that got me wrecked. Okay? Don't be that person to look in the mirror and say that. A large validator count is a concern because bandwidth and latency are critical in a large validator set network. Where each validator must independently, each validator has to download the latest information and verify state change proposals within a small time frame. Adding that the larger block data, the more computer power needed to process transactions. This is only going to get worse. Okay? The potential concern is that the bandwidth requirements grow. As Ethereum grows, so do the blocks that you got to process. You got to download this shit and then send it back. I don't know how to do all the staking or validating shit. But you get your little rig. You get your fucking rig. And these dumb shits send you information. You've got to help. You got to download this information, process it, and send back these blocks. And they just keep getting bigger and bigger because the network will keep growing. And then pretty soon, if you don't have enough bandwidth, you can't send it. Or else you got to have a $3 gazillion computer to process this shit. It's just not going to work. It says, the validators that are unable to keep pace will drop out from the network. Those that drop are more likely to be self-hosted nodes. If the average household struggles to keep up with the network, there is a risk of centralization. Oh, as the only hardware to survive may live within institution-owned data centers. Well, look what's all fucked up. That's the end of that particular article. It's a short article. I'm going to click out on it. Check the comments section here. Ethereum reinventing the square wheel. Oh my God. Every morning I'd like to thank the one who gave me a free subscription yesterday. You'd actually have to thank Google because we can't pick if your bank charged you outrageous gas fees like Ethereum for using your bank card, smart people would be fine. So imagine this. I went to pay my rent bill, let's say, using my bank ATM card. What if my bank charged me $200 for that? What would you say? Well, if you're a dumb shit and you got money in Ethereum, you'd be like, oh, that's okay. It's worth the money. I'm like, well, are you serious? That's what's going on. Crypto She-Hulk. Glucosamine is a winner, says Syrian Marshall. Kitch J. Thank you very much for that donation there, Kitch J. Who's the first few people? Oh, Drew C. Drew C. became a 2024 crypto explosion member. We're going to start doing, maybe on Sunday, a lot more member shows again. I'm going to start kicking it in. Dennis H. I don't believe there will ever be an Ethereum ETF. Ethereum's collapse will help Bitcoin for now. XRP, XDC, and the original Ethereum pillar, which is super cheap. True. We got Gotcha. Andy Arvi, Manuel Gun 2, XR Poseidon, and Cup of Coffee. Oh, got that right. You know, Ethereum was pumped up by the whales. They knew it was garbage. Look, I already told you 10 years ago, Vitalik admitted Ethereum doesn't work. He said it was on the video. Vitalik's like, we're having a pre-sale. They're having an Ethereum pre-sale to raise money to improve the network. He was saying all this. So Ethereum doesn't work. Everybody knows this. But the price goes up because all the whales that got in at the pre-sale, get it? So they're pumped. They bought this shit hella cheap. And they're just making literally hundreds of billions off this. And then one day they're going to sell off and Ethereum's garbage. I mean, new people, you got to understand this stuff. I've heard all the videos. Digital Asset Investor was playing them, Digital Perspectives. Back when I first started 4 years ago in crypto, they're playing Vitalik Buterin videos where he says, well, the network doesn't really work that well. I'm paraphrasing. And he used all of his little techno words and stuff. And then he's like, we're going to have this fundraiser to improve the system. There you go. He just admitted it doesn't work. It's been like this for 10 fucking years with Ethereum. They can't get the shit to work. Jolynn Parks enjoying 4 eggs in carne asada. Hope you are doing well cutting carbs. I'm doing perfect, actually. Absolutely fabulous. I really am. I just don't feel as sick and bloated anymore, really. I'm starting to feel much better. And it's a process. Next Ethereum, Articulo, fucking Ethereum. Let's go with this one. Copy and a paste. Give me a second here. I'm going to show you how Ethereum goes from bad to fucked up right about now. Ethereum hit by blogscriptions. These are called blobscriptions. I'm sorry. BLOB scriptions in its first stress test of blockchain's new data system. Ethereum fees for blobs, the blockchain's new dedicated class of cheaper data storage. You see how they're always trying to do something with Ethereum. They're trying to make it work like an 80-year-old hooker. She only made $5 tonight. Well, that's because she found somebody dropped a $5 bill. But Ethereum is just so desperate. They're calling their new data storage stuff blobs, BLOBS. Wow, isn't that sad? It's almost sad as when Anthony Pompliano started selling Bitcoin pizza to raise money. I was just like, dude, that's sad. That's really sad. Wednesday, after a project called ETHscriptions created a new way of inscribing data known as blobscriptions. Well, isn't that something? What a cool name. How scientific. The Ethereum blockchain just a couple weeks ago completed a landmark upgrade. See how they're doing all this shit? And Ethereum never works. The landmark upgrade to create a dedicated space for storing data known as blobs. I wonder if Sam Bankman-Fried, he looks like a blob. I wonder if Sam Bankman-Fried helped him do this some way. Both of those two look like all kinds of fucked up. You got Italic Buterin looking all crack-headed out, Beavis and Butthead. And you got Sam Bankman-Fried like sleeping on a beanbag chair, all fat, and his hair's shooting every which way. Oh, and plus he's ripping off $11 billion from people. Those two are a marriage made in heaven. They should kind of go somewhere and hook up and get jiggy with it. But already a new project has come along to jam up the so-called blob space, sending Ethereum fees soaring to the air and providing the nascent blob market with its first big stress test. Let's see how Ethereum did in the stress test with the blob, everybody. Let's take a little looky-loo. Ethereum gas fees for blob spiked. Uh-oh, not looking good for Ethereum. They spiked Wednesday after a project called eScriptions created a new way of inscribing data or minting inscriptions on the data blobs called blob scripts. Do you see how fucking stupid all this shit is? This is absolutely the most retarded ass shit. But let me continue. That's Ethereum for you. That's Ethereum. According to Dune Analytics dashboard, the blob-based fee soared to at least $266 on Wednesday. Well, let's say you went out to dinner with your favorite something, your favorite flavor of the week, right? You're a player, you know what I'm talking about. And you go to your McDonald's. Good dog. Are you having fun on your show? No. Well, why is it that anytime anything bad happens to Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Sam Bankman-Fried, you start laughing and having a great time? Is that a trick question? So, but then the price came back down. As of Thursday, the blob price was $8.69. But imagine you're taking that special someone to a nice, beautiful date at McDonald's where you'll spend $200. Like am I telling the truth? You'll spend $200 at McDonald's for a nice meal. What the hell? Can't we just have Donald Trump come back again? And you go to look and you think your meal is going to be like, $30 at McDonald's, and it ends up $266 because you had to pay the blob. Do you see how nonsense? This is just like crazy shit, right? Okay, that's what Ethereum is. I'm going to listen to this. The blob space is especially crucial for myriad layer 2 networks like Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, and Coinbase's Base that have built atop Ethereum to process transactions more quickly and cheaply than is possible on the mainnet. Let me explain this again, and I'm going to read it again. Ethereum doesn't work. That's why you have layers called Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, and Coinbase's Base, because those were invented to put on top of Ethereum to make Ethereum work, which it does not. Let me read this again. The blob space is crucial because it allows layer 2 networks like Polygon and Coinbase, Optimism, and shit. The blobs allow them to get built on Ethereum to make transactions more cheaply and quickly than is possible on Ethereum alone. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk, I'm starting to get all this tech speak with the blobs. Okay, you got Ethereum by itself. It's a pile of shit, okay? It can't do shit. Then you put blobs or whatever on top of that or work it in, and then you get these layer 2s, like we talked about, Polygon and shit. That's going to make Ethereum have transactions that are quicker and cheaper. Ethereum on its own cannot do it. What does this mean? Ethereum's a pile of shit. I'm going to click out of that article, look at some of the comments, and go to the next articulo. Lipstick on a pig. There you go. Underpass 61 has got it. Remember what I said 4 years ago? You can go back 4 years and watch Crypto Hulk. Imagine horse shit, and you get chocolate syrup and you put it on top of there. They are serving that as a Sunday. Okay, all the news media, all the investment funds having Bitcoin, and I'm including Bitcoin and Ethereum in this, and a lot of these other cryptos. It's horse shit with chocolate pudding. They stick a spoon in it and they call it a Sunday. And people are out there getting all baby fist when Ethereum goes up to 5,000. Oh, that baby fist is right there, right? And I'm like, wow, you people are so fucking stupid. And then one day, like when I was little, I still remember this. Maybe my brother's listening. I don't want him to comment if he is, but I remember he got in trouble. We had some dog shit, and if you're out there, brother, when I tell the story, you might remember because you got in trouble, not me. Our dog had laid a big pile of shit next to the patio. We had these glass windows. I don't know if the glass was open and the screen was showing, right? My brother stuck like a firework in there, lit it and ran, and when it popped, it shot shit all over the side of the patio. And I don't know if the screen doors were open. That didn't go over well with my dad. I think the backside of my brother saw a belt. Okay. So this is the this is the technical inscription I'm trying to show you about Bitcoin and how the mechanics and how it actively works. I'm trying to use a professional example, but imagine that tech diagram I just described to you. That's Ethereum in full functionality. Okay, there you have it. Underpass 61 says Ethereum equals horseshit Sunday. Oh my gosh. Paul Sagankaken. Paul S. Welcome to the channel. Underpass 61 version 2 is like Ethereum equals shit, XRP equals firecracker. Oh my god. Process like you want you want fries with that. Oh my god. Oh man, he got it. My brother got it. I think he got his ass whooped bad for that. Because I don't know how if the shit shot through the screen. Like, oh my god. I don't know. All I know is I ran very fast. I ran very fast from that. Okay, next article. Now remember, all that stuff was Fidelity Investment Company. That wasn't me describing the problem with Ethereum. So, if you're an Ethereum maxi and stuff, you don't shoot the messenger. You just have to look at who sent the message. And that's a massive investment company known worldwide telling us about Ethereum that it doesn't work and you got to use blobs and then you got to use layer twos and shit to get Ethereum to do something. That's just not going to work. Then you get the bandwidth problem. It's never ending. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just never ending problems and shit. There's no banks using this. Okay. What you have is a rumor mill, and these little banks come out, oh, we're testing Ethereum. No one's testing that shit. They're not even proof of work anymore. All the shit from the old days where Ethereum was doing Project Ubin or Project Dumb shit, right? Like they're not even using proof of work anymore. So now they're onto something else, and then this shit don't work. Like no one's using Ethereum. I'm telling you. All right, let's go. XDC. Treasury notes. Okay, I'm going to show you something here. Now we're going to get into some very serious killer whale stuff. I want to show you how much this tokenization stuff is going on. Yeah, XDC is going to run all the stocks, bonds, derivatives. They're not hyping up XDC at all. Don't let the price fool you. It's not always the person with the biggest fucking mouth that's the biggest or the richest. XDC has a very quiet mouth, but XDC is a giant. Everything in the world, all the big money, stocks, bonds, that's where all the big money is. Okay, here's your article. Over 1 billion in US Treasury notes has been tokenized on public blockchains. Tokenized treasuries are digital representations of US government bonds that can be traded as tokens. What I want you to see is this. This isn't like you and me trading little cryptos and shit, okay? What we got going on here is we now have governments. We have governments and global investment companies into crypto trading government bonds on. We're not trading Pokemon cards or Pepe or shit. I'm showing you this article because this is fucking huge. Okay. This is how we get rich. Not seeing what the chart analysis says. Oh, according to Dark Defender, and I'm not putting Dark Defender down, so you don't need to tell him, get him all butthurt and shit. Plus, these chart people are fucking retarded anyway, so you can go ahead and tell them that. I don't fucking care. I won't have them on my show every day talking, oh, Dark Defender says this today. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, so would a banana up your ass, okay? So I can't be like the Digital Dildo Brothers and be like, oh, yeah, here's what Dark Defender says today. That's so fucking stupid, reading off that dumb shit. They're just kissing ass. And then when they do talk about, oh, Bitcoin at 50,000, oh, that's interesting. You know why they're doing that? Because they're trying to get the Bitcoin viewers. It's called manipulation, okay? None of these motherfuckers would ever talk about Bitcoin or Ethereum, but all of a sudden now, they are. I want you to know, I've been watching these dumb fucks for 4 years. I don't watch them anymore, but like, because they just are all right now about chart analysis. Bitcoin went up this much, Ethereum that. They're trying to get all the fans so they can make money. I've been watching, go back 3 years ago, listen to one show and tell me if it's anything like they're doing right now. The answer, no. Nada, zip, zero. Let's go down here. Treasury notes. This here, the first bullet point. Data tracked by 21.co shows 1 billion treasury notes has been tokenized through public blockchains. Imagine what's on the private blockchains, everybody. That's where the sneaky stuff happens. These private blockchains that we cannot see. The market for tokenized US Treasury debt is booming. Are you hearing this? Okay. We're talking about United States Treasury bonds in a crypto form. They're going crazy. Okay. We've just started that we know of. The market value. Oh, here we go. The market value of Treasury notes tokenized through public blockchains like Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, and Stellar. Notice how they're not talking about XRP. Very interesting, huh? Think about this, okay? Because I'm trying to show you the dumb shit. New people, I'm trying to show you. Notice how Ripple lands deals with every single fucking bank in the world, okay? You got Ripple landed deals with governments, right? And these are the most, look, anybody can make a deal with Best Buy or Ford Motor Company. When you make a deal with a bank, it's a whole different deal. You can't be crooked or you won't last long. You won't make it. Banks have to do everything legitimately. They're under the most scrutiny. Now, do banks get in trouble? Yes. But no one's investigating all the car companies and the rubber companies. Also, they're investigating them as much as they do banks. So that's why they're going to list Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, and Stellar. What about XRP? And all what about Ripple China? What about Ripple Singapore? What about Ripple Russia? What about Ripple Japan? Ripple in Brazil? All India? Ripple. I went over yesterday. Ripple's working with the government of India along with Google. Ripple and Google are partners in India. I don't see Ripple on this list here. You know why? Because they don't want you to know. They list dumb shit. I'm not saying Stellar's dumb shit, but I'm not going to comment on that. All right. Now we're talking. Now we start talking about tokens, and then the word BlackRock comes in, and they talk about, oh, BlackRock announced Ethereum-based fund Buildle. So it makes you think that BlackRock's working with Ethereum, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'm going to show you. And then if you go down a little ways, right before this little graph where there's orange, green, and gray and blue, they start talking about Ondo, ONDO. And that's fully backed by BUIDL. That's Ethereum based. I want you to see what's going on. I want to show you. You've got Ethereum, and we talk about the blobs, and then the different layer 2 shit and all that, right? Just to make Ethereum work. But what they aren't telling you about Ethereum is it's riding on top of an XRP ledger. That's the real layer 1. Oh, well, how do we know, Crypto Hulk? Because I'm about to show you. So you got BlackRock talking about announced Ethereum tokenized Buildle, BUIDL. So Ethereum has this Buildle thing and BlackRock is using it, right? Okay. Then we start talking about BlackRock and Ondo, ONDO. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my first piece of evidence here is Ondo and BlackRock. Supposedly, you know, there's no talk in that article about Ripple. So here we go. I'm going to show you. Ondo Finance to move 95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund. Oh, so we were talking about tokenizing treasuries, and we're talking about tokenizing. BlackRock comes in, Buildle comes in, Ondo comes in, and then the word Ethereum's there. But well, look, we look down below at the first bullet point. Ondo Finance is working with BlackRock. Oh, well, that's very interesting. But it talks about Buildle, BUIDL. Well, that's an Ethereum based, and they're working with BlackRock. Really? Well, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next article here, because I'm going to show you how. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bust your cherry. Hold on. Right here, Ondo Finance is working with Axelar. Oh, well, what the fuck? Who the fuck's Axelar, and why do we care? Because it's all about BlackRock and Ethereum, right? No, no, it's not. Wait to see what Crypto Hulk's got. And look at this. Son of a bitch. Ripple's XRP Labs taps Axelar for real world assets. What? So Axelar, okay, let's back this up now. Ripple XRP is working with Axelar. Axelar is working with Ondo, and Ondo's working with BlackRock and Ethereum. Wasn't that something? I'll bet you this. Everybody knows Ethereum doesn't work. So you have a road, which is called the XRP ledger. How about this? I'm just saying. You've got a road called the XRP ledger. On top of that, you have the Ethereum, the Ethereum road that does not work. On top of them, you got some blobs. You got Polygon and all kinds of shit. And then you got the Ondo and the Buildle and all that shit. But what are they really, really running on? The XRP ledger. There you have that one. Told you I had a pretty big story there for you. Crypto Hulk's a storyteller. Yep. I just had to connect all the dots there for you there, buddy. And I got another one for you too here in a minute. Let me check the comment section. Let me get a swig of my energy drink. This will be your last. Hold on a minute. One or two more articles left. I might be able to squeeze it in. Then I got to do about 2/3 of my leg workout. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to start feeling sick to my stomach and nauseous. I hate doing leg day, but I have to do it. It's just fucking sucks. Wasn't the Blob in the Creep Show, if memory serves me correctly? Yeah, it was played by the character Vitalik Buterin. Crypto guy, welcome to the 2024 crypto explosion. Starting Sunday, we're back up to a lot of member shows again. Just FYI, get a membership. Use your bank card, buy the membership, add it onto the free one. They don't charge you until it starts. Don't let it expire. But member shows are starting back up Sunday. I'm going to start doing a lot of them. I'm worried about Peppy Coin. It might soar when Bitcoin. Are you serious? I was going to erase that one, but I think this person's joking. So I'm going to leave it alone. XCC looking like a real good solution for this upcoming supply chain shortage. You got that right. Then we got Toter Gramata coming at us from Europe. Thank you, Toter, for that. Right now it's maybe 8 o'clock at night or something, or I don't know what time it is where Toter's out, but he's always like 8 or 10 hours ahead. Maybe it's 5 p.m. or something, wherever he's at. All right. The next stage after Ethereum merge will be called the Scourge. The Scourge. What about the Purge? All right. The blobs. That's so fucking stupid. Okay. Here is Block Cross. Let's go over this article real quick. I'm not going to deep dive it. All right. There's something called Blocks Cross. It's a payment application, and it's working with Go Direct Pay. They're partnering on cross-border payments app, okay? This article came out, and I looked through it, and there's nothing in here about Ripple at all. I didn't see anything to do with Roblox or nothing, and it looks like a sleeper article. You can't tell who are these people. It sounds like just some article where there's a payments platform of some kind. That's the only thing I get from this article, okay? I'll read a little bit of it. Blocks Cross, that's BLOXCROSS, one word. Blocks Cross, sounds like Roblox, okay, remember that. And Blocks Cross is working with Go Direct Pay. And they've partnered up to launch a mobile app. So normally you think, well, gee, how does this affect XRP and shit? Let's just look. The new app enables payments in any currency. Oh, really? Like an interoperable application. Well, now we know it's either XR. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. So we know that it's one of the X's. And since it's a payments app, it's not XDC. So now we narrowed it down to XRP and XLM. Okay? It can't be any of the others because nobody has interoperable and a digital exchange, all this shit in a payments app. And then all the banks in the world got to work with them. Now, what crypto do you know where all the banks work with them? XRP. So that's why I'm just saying now, when I was reading this article, I'm just showing you how I think. So I'm like, who is Blocks Cross really partnered up with? Who's it fucking really? So I had to do a little deep dive. But let me look through this article a little bit. Talks about ACH payments. Okay. ACH, you're working with all the banks in the world with ACH. You've got to be a solid partner with Ripple. I mean, when you're dealing with ACH, that's no fucking joke. They have services throughout Central and South America. We just went over this the other day. We have Ripple, Argentina, remember? Chile, Brazil. We went over all this yesterday. All this shit's Ripple. Bitso Exchange in Mexico. Remember Unibank? Ripple partner Unibank. And the Unibank's tied in with all the Central and South American banks. That's all Ripple. Now we're starting to kind of, this is where Crypto Hulk was like, oh, so South America and Central. Okay, so that's Unibanco, and that's a Ripple partner. Okay. And then I think Argentina Bank bought out part of Unibank. So there's a connection with all the way down to Chile and Argentina. So let's go to the next article with this. Let's see what this blue or this blocks box or whatever the fuck it's called. 2 Ethereum in a bucket. All right. Here's the article. Notice the upper right corner, Fireblocks. Notice the website that this address is, fireblocks.com. There's a company called BlocksCross. How BlocksCross delivers real-time cross-border payments with Fireblocks. Okay, so now we have a company called BlocksCross who's working with Fireblocks, a custody solution for cross-border payments. Okay, BlocksCross is a payments infrastructure provider that enables global businesses, listen to this, to quickly settle cross-border payments using stable coins and blockchain rails. Oh, as their business grew, BlocksCross in South America started looking for a new custody platform that could support their global reach. BlocksCross turned to Fireblocks to build their blockchain-based payments infrastructure. So somebody's like, oh, Crypto Hulk, you got to be careful talking about blocks or Roblox, Fireblocks, and all this shit, whatever it is, okay? No, I don't. Because what we got here is a company called BlocksCross who's using a custody company called Fireblocks, which is very Ethereum friendly. Fireblocks, the custody, is then helping BlocksCross build a blockchain-based payments infrastructure. Now, isn't this interesting? Next article, Crypto Hulk's doing some deep diving right now. Copy and a paste. Hold on. Here's where it gets pretty awesome. Okay. BNP Paribas Securities. That's a Ripple partner. They're going to develop digital asset custody. Oh, through their partnership with Medico and Fireblocks. Oh, wait a minute, Crypto Hulk. Fireblocks is a custody solution that's working with this company called Blocks and BlocksCross, and they're going to have custody and global payments. But you're telling me at Medico, which is a custody solution, is working with Fireblocks. So is Fireblocks using Medico's custody? Yeah. That's why it says a partnership with Medico and Fireblocks. And you got, so Medico, who owns Medico? Ripple. Whoa, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. So Medico is Ripple. They have custody. Keep going, you're right. Medico is a custody company along with Standard Chartered. Ripple owns both those custody companies. Fireblocks is a custody company. So they're using Medico custody. So they're using Ripple. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Look at the proof right here. Because, you know, it's always about Crypto Hulk has proof, not opinion. My opinion doesn't mean shit. It's what evidence I can show you, and I'm the best one to show you evidence. Right here, this is Medico's page, medico.com. Leading enterprise crypto company Ripple acquires Medico for $250 million. So let's back this up now. There's your proof. Medico is Ripple. They're working with Fireblocks. Fireblocks is working with BlackRock for cross-border payments and custody. Guess what? BlackRock is working with Ripple technology. There you have it. There's your evidence for that article. If you were to read that article, none of that shit shows up. With Crypto Hulk, all you do is read articles. I could do that on my own. Crypto Hulk, all I need is the title of your article, and I could just do all this on my own. No, you can play with your little chubby on your own, but you can't read articles like Crypto Hulk. Get it right, get it tight, okay? Shut your fucking mouth. Don't have me have you look stupid, okay? So I take a boring article that shows you nothing about Ripple, and I just bam, 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 show you all the evidence. BlackRock is working with Ripple technology for custody and payments. Because why? Fireblocks is working with Medico, and that's Ripple. There you go. And so Fireblocks is getting their custody from Medico. Notice that article said BNP Paribas. That's a Ripple partner. Let's have a little fun. Let me show you this article here. I'm going to link up BNP Paribas and show you that they're a Ripple partner so you get it. So the Fireblocks is using Medico for custody for BlackRock. Here's the article here. It shows Ripple partner BNP Paribas right there to launch a foreign exchange trading engine in Singapore. So now we're talking about moving money. And Ripple moves money for BNP Paribas. Guess what EFX is? That's foreign exchange. That's the XDC crypto. So someone said XDC is like the quiet one. See, Ripple doesn't do foreign exchange. That's what XDC does, the crypto XDC. The platform R3 does foreign exchange. So we've got a whole lot of stuff going on in these articles. Let me refresh our memories. You've got BlackRock that claims they're using Fireblocks for custody and global payments, okay? If we dig deeper, the global payments portion is done with BNP Paribas because BNP Paribas is working with Medico. BNP Paribas, number one, is a Ripple partner. So is Medico. Medico handles the custody. BNP handles the global payments. So Roblox is working with BNP, which is a Ripple partner for global payments. And then Roblox is also using Ripple for the custody. There you go. There's your breakdown. All that was provided with evidence. Now, Roblox can enable companies to do custody, global trade, because BNP Paribas is working in Singapore for global foreign exchange. So now BNP Paribas has an ability to do stocks, bonds, derivatives, foreign exchange type stuff. So that means Roblox can use BNP Paribas for access to XDC or the R3 Corda network, unless Roblox wants to directly link up with R3 and say, hey, build us a solution. So Roblox can either use BNP Paribas's access, or they can just contact R3 directly and say, hey, can you build us a platform for foreign exchange? And then let's get into stocks and bonds on top of that. So there's a couple different ways that can go. Michael Gruner by Joe says, thank you, Hulk. Appreciate that. Robert Driscoll, that's a fact, Jack. Thank you very much for that. Robert, Bob, Bobby. Next, Sparky Ape. YouTube video stalling. What the fuck? Thanks anyway. Peace. YouTube doesn't want me to connect all these dots in front of you because these other channels are not doing that. They want me to talk about dumb shit. Like meeting up in Las Vegas and going, go Ripple, when Ripple's a government agency. Like, how fucking stupid is that? And all these people speaking, they're either selling you stuff or they're all government paid people. Ripple is a government contractor. They're being paid by the government. All these people you see, they don't work for Ripple. They're private contractors. None of them, they're not employees. They're private contractors. And they're all signed to secrecy agreements. All these people. So when you go to Ripple Las Vegas, you got people selling you shit for millionaires. Not you, because you're retail, you're broke. But you're going to have all these multi-billion-dollar companies there selling stuff for accredited or institutional investors. You got Ripple employees there who are contracted with the government that are under non-disclosure agreements. Are you fucking serious? Hey, go for it. It's your choice. For me, I already know. And that, I think, will wrap up the show. I didn't have time to get into a couple other things. But you got your money's worth for this morning. We're at 1 hour and 1 minute, okay? We got bro stuff. I realize the Bitcoin Ethereum price is all venture capitalist hype and a setup for a future rug pull. Thanks, Hulk, for your insights. Had a good laugh today. Well, sometimes you got to laugh and learn. Laughing and learning, right? Lunch and learn. So, what a tangled web. Good sorting this mess out, Hulk. Yeah, like I said, I can see through all the dumb shit. I see exactly what's going on. That's why they fuck with the channel so much. All the platforms, because they can't have my stuff get out. It's a threat to all their fucking games they're playing. So, like, TikTok won't even play any of my stuff. I don't even have to. They just hear the Crypto Hulk word, they ban my shit. One time, because I went through like 8 accounts at TikTok, and my channel just shot up, and then it would go straight down, like, and I had to cancel it like 8 times and use 8 different emails. But I think it knows my voice. Because one time I never mentioned Crypto Hulk, and I never mentioned whatever, and it like banned my channel. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I didn't even say anything wrong. So, and it was a new channel as well. So, all these social media platforms can't handle the information you guys get. So that's why it's tough to find my show. It really is. Anyhow, and that's for show. So I don't know. I'm going to try to maybe do a PM show. It'll be Friday. Oh, Friday taste test. Oh, shit. We could do a taste test tonight. I'll think about it. Let me look. Throughout the rest of the day, I'll try to find news. If I don't, then I'll just do a taste test for a couple whiskeys, maybe stuff that's like $100, $200 bottle or something like that. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do as far as taste test. Maybe a tequila. I got a couple stuff. I don't drink them. I just let them sit on the counter. It makes me look cool because they're too expensive for me to drink. But I'll just like buy a bottle and let it like sit. And people are like, oh, damn, you got that? And you got that? I'm like, yeah, I got that. But then they're like, but what do you really drink? I'm like, well, okay, you caught me. Excellent insight, Jay Vale. A sting op for said venture capitalists. Fake paper needs to go down. Bourbon for me tonight, Hulk, says Barry S. Okay. Time frame. We're doing good on time. I can still take somebody to work. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, probably this evening at some point. Let me see what I can figure out. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'll see you in the next one.